Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Jaterra, Bria'Na. If you're zoning in, you know, so make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. So today I installed this curly hair by myself using the Boho Active Glue. If you want to see all the trials and tribulations it took for me to pull this off, honey, then keep on watching. And I also did this little quick beat, okay? So if you want to see the hair and makeup, then keep on watching and make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Mwah.
Fill up, baby, fill on me. I been looking for you, baby. You need somebody wavy.
Shorty know I got it, shorty know I'm on it. Pull up upon me when I rub up on palming. Come fuck with the top shots, money on me, no.
Hey y'all, so jumping straight into the video, we're gonna start off with my eyebrows, okay? They're already plucked and shaped because I just groomed them with my eyebrow razor. And yeah, they look good and all, but you know, we're gonna perfect them, okay? So as always, I'll be using the NYX Micro Pencil in Espresso and LA Girl Pro Concealer in Cool Tan to fill and conceal my brows. This is how they look first, and now this is how they look, and they are popping, okay? So following eyebrows, we're gonna go into moisturization, you feel me? I'm gonna be using, why did my voice change? But anyways, we're gonna be using the Pond's Dry Skin Cream. I love this. If you have normal to dry skin, this is amazing, especially for the winter. It's very hydrating. It doesn't have a scent, but like it smells good, if that makes sense. I don't know. And it's for sensitive skin. It hasn't broke me out. So, you know, I'm living, okay? I'm living for this cream. After I use that, I use the NYX Pore Filler, and this kind of smooths out my skin. As you can see, I have some texture and some bumpiness going on because the girl was breaking out from her cycle. But anyways, that's TMI. So now, before going to the next step, I'm gonna go and wet this beauty blender. Actually, I got this beauty blender from CVS and it was like $3. This is one of the softest sponges I've ever used. Like, I was literally shook it, okay? Like, I was hyped too. But anyways, I'm also going to take my Sephora 202 brush. This is my foundation and concealer brush. I'll be taking my All Day Luminous Weightless NARS foundation in the color Macao, okay? This is my go-to, baby. But before I do that, I'm actually going to, like, cover over these dark marks and redness with the LA Girl, the same concealer as earlier, to give me better coverage. And then I'm also going to take the foundation and blend all of that together. And I just like to do this step because it gives me a flawless finish at the end, and it covers up everything that I don't want to be seen, okay? Now that I have my base, I can go in with my concealer, and I'm using the same concealer as earlier. I'm just going to put that on my T-zone and under my eyes, and I'm going to make sure that I let it dry down a little bit because that's when I get the best coverage from this concealer. And then I'm going to blend it out with the same sponge I showed you guys earlier. That sponge is from CVS and it's bomb.com, and it was like $3 if I didn't tell y'all that earlier. So yeah, I would go get one. So yeah, once I conceal, I like to brighten. For me, these are two different steps because they do two different things. So yeah, to brighten, I'm gonna take the Tarte Shape Tape in tan. I think that's the color, tan or light tan, I don't know. And I'm gonna blend that out as well. And once that's done, I'm gonna set it with my Airspun powder. I got it from Walmart. It was like $5. It's bomb. And I'm not gonna bake, but I am gonna clean up, like, well, I'm really gonna outline where I want to put my nose contour. And I'll also be taking the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette in medium dark. This is the first time that I've used this palette, and I love it. I like the color. I like how it's very blendable. I wasn't too much of a fan for the highlight, and I'm gonna show y'all that later. But this is a decent palette for how much it costs. I think it was like $10. And I'm in love. I'm in love. Right here, I'm taking my number 91 Sephora brush to sweep away the extra powder, and I'm also going to go back into the contour palette and take the Sculpt color to help blend out those harsh lines from the contour. And once I do that, I'm just going to go back in with a little more powder and clean up the bottom of my contour so it looks a little bit more sharp, okay? Because we want to cut holes. It's like, no. I'm going to do that to my jawline and my nose, just so everything looks a little bit more clean. Now right here, I'm trying out the highlight. I did a couple of swatches and I just didn't like it. So I kind of used it as a base because it's not that it's ugly or not blendable, but it just wasn't popping enough. So I used it as a base and I went over it with my Mean Money Hustla Baby highlight from Fenty. And y'all know I like to highlight a lot, so yeah, I went dumb. I went crazy. Hey, go Jaterra, get it. It's like, nah, now we're going into lashes, which is one of my favorite parts. Don't come for me for using hair glue because it's bomb. It dries fast, it goes on black, it dries black, they last all night. And the only thing you got to be careful about is when you take them off, just don't rip them off. But anyways, you should be fine. As for the lashes, I forgot to show y'all in the video, but don't worry if it's here to pick. Y'all know I got y'all. These are the LaFlare lashes. They're $3 from the beauty supply store. They last a long time. The band is thick. I live. Now, the only problem I had specifically with this package is that, like, I think they gave me 2 left eyelashes, like real life. I put them on both of my eyes and they always looked weird on one eye. It's like the butt of the lash was in my inner corner and it was looking crazy. Like, I actually was going out this night, like I'm getting ready to go out, and all my friends was like, it's okay, you still cute. But I'm like, bro, I feel like they tried to set me the fuck up. Like, I feel like I got played. Like, these are still my favorite beauty supply store lashes, but y'all did me dirty. Anyways, moving on to mascara. I'm using the Hourglass mascara. I need to get the big package because this little mini travel size is not doing it for me, because I really like this mascara, so I'm gonna go spend my money on it. For my lip combo, I'm taking LA Girl's eyeliner. Actually, same difference to me, but the color is darkest brown and I'm using it to line my lips. And I tried out this new lip gloss from NK Makeup. I thought it was going to be more of a nude, but it was actually really pink and I didn't like it. So I kind of like blotted it off with a paper towel and just used it as a stain. And then I put like this lighter pink on top of it. And then I just topped everything with the clear lip gloss, which is my fave. And I use this every single day. Now, as y'all could tell, I got some pimples, like I said earlier, and anytime I have a very noticeable pimple, I turn it into a mole, because who gonna tell me that I can't? So yeah, I just took some regular black eyeliner to do that, and then I sprayed my face with Morphe setting spray, and now we're done. So now that our face is beat to the gods, honey, it's time for hair. Don't come for me for how I'm about to put my head under this wig cap, okay? Because don't nobody got time to do an actual braid now. We're just going to flatten my little puff in the back because it's not going to be noticeable. That's the good thing about having curly units. It don't got to be super flat. Anyways, I'm about to take my blow dry and some got-to-be spray to make my cap stick to my head, and then I'm gonna like cut off all of the excess cap, and I'm gonna do that with using scissors and an eyebrow razor because I saw somebody do this. I think it was Erica J. Somebody did this. I don't know, but yeah. And in today's video, I will be using the Boho Active Lace Adhesive for the first time ever. And I'm going to be doing a little quick review on it because I've been trying to get my hands on this for a while. So basically, I got this off of Amazon for like $20-something. And it came with this little like spread, like plastic spreading thing. So I used that. And just like everyone else, I did 3 or 4 layers of this glue. Now, where I messed up at was the placement of the glue. Unfortunately, I didn't put my wig cap forward enough to cover all of my hairline. My baby hairs be trying to touch my eyebrows, bro, and I didn't want my wig to do the same thing, but I'm gonna do that next time because getting this glue into your baby hairs is gonna be a hassle when taking it out. But anyways, I let it dry clear. In comparison to Ghost Bond, Boho dries super fast and I love it, and it's super sticky. Like, I went to test it out with my rat tail comb and I was mad because the rat tail comb got stuck so much that when I pulled it off, it like showed up white. So I just put a little bit more glue on there and let it dry again. But anyways, here is the hair that I will be using. It's a curly unit from Eunice. I made it myself, and yeah, we're just going to be installing that. One tip I would give you guys is to make sure that all the flyaways are secure before putting your wig on top of your head, because like I said, this glue is so sticky that everything was trying to stick to it before I was ready to like actually lay it down. So yeah, just be careful of that. Make sure that if y'all have any extra lace to cut it off, because the less lace you have, the more natural your hair will look. And once I did that, I laid it down with an elastic band. And I got this tip from Slade by Jordan. It really works, but be sure that all of your glue is dry before you do this, because the elastic band will get stuck. So now I didn't want that part that was already on the wig, so I'm just spraying it with some water and some conditioner mixed together, and then I sprayed the hair as well so the curls could be a little bit more defined. And I used the Lotta Body Mousse. Extra details on the hair. This hair is from Eunice. It's 3 bundles of 20, 22, and 24 inches Brazilian deep wave with a 16-inch frontal. And I customized the unit myself. So for my review for the Boho Active Glue, I love it, okay? Everything about the glue, it dries fast, but not too fast to the point where it's still easy to work with. It dries clear, it's sticky AF, and it actually comes up when you remove it with alcohol. Like, I love the glue, 10 out of 10 recommend. I just messed up because I was treating the glue like Ghost Bond. So I use mousse to lay my edges usually, okay? And that's where I messed up at. I guess this mousse has alcohol in it, and it lifts up my lace, y'all. It lifted up once the lace was already glued and laid and slayed, and I was so pissed because I told you I was going somewhere that night. So basically, I had to do it all over again. So off camera, I went and took the wig off, took all the glue off with alcohol, had to apply 3 more layers of glue, and now I'm waiting for the last layer to dry. Moral of the story is, do not use Lotta Body Mousse when using Boho Active because the two are not compatible. It just ain't gonna work. Use another gel. In this case, I use Eco. It worked the same, but I just like how mousse leaves the edges nice and soft. So I was a little blown, but it's okay. It all worked out. So once my edges were laid, I put the elastic band on it again, and I also covered my entire hair with a scarf because we're about to go get dressed, and I didn't want my hair to mess up, you know, while I was putting on my outfit. So I did that, and I'm feeling good about how everything is looking now. So I'm about to go get dressed, and we're going to come right back with the full look. So this is what we looking like now. It took a minute to get here, but we got here, okay? Alright, you guys, so that wraps up this video. I did have some technical difficulties, girl, but we prevailed. Okay, if the lace looks a little white, it's because when I put the elastic band on there, it kind of like, it was so tight that when I pulled it up, it was trying to bring the lace with it, and I was like, no baby, no. So I had to go in with this palette, and I put some of this Sculpt, the medium color, on the lace with like this little brush, actually, because girl, we can't be having no white lace. And anyways, this is what the finished product looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned some new tips and tricks while using this glue. 9 times out of 10, I already said my commentary about the glue throughout the video, so I'm not gonna rap to y'all too much. Just be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and look out for my other videos because they are coming. Okay, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Fill up, baby, fill on me.